Hello friends, you're welcome to iConcept 360. I believe you know the trending in Nigeria today. Well, for some of us that are not in Nigeria, a lot of things are happening in Nigeria. There are too much of protest going on in Nigeria. And for those of us that are staying in Nigeria, we are not finding it funny. Exactly, we are not finding it funny. A lot of things are happening in this nation called Nigeria. The government is doing their part, and the public, the civilians, we are doing our part. The military, they are doing their own part. But bringing all these things together, I can assure you that a lot of things are happening in Nigeria. And these things go beyond what you hear on the news. These things go beyond what you see on the air. Some of the things you see on the air are not true. Some of the news they broadcast are not true. Let me shock you. I remember years back, a governor in this country commissioned a road that has not been completed, a road that was awarded, and as I'm talking to you, that same road has not been completed. But the presidents have come and commissioned the road as if it has been completed. This happened in this nation. I want you to know that the people of this country are suffering. The issue of minimum wage is alarming. A lot of things are happening. We need help. Nigeria is boiling like boiling waters. I don't know where you are hearing me from, but I want you to know that we need help in this country. We are boiling like boiling waters. Somebody came out to the air and sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga, everything scatter scatter, poor man de supper supper, boza boza, gunshot I dey hear. Oga, that particular song exposed things that happened. In fact, that particular song was like a prophecy of the doom ahead. That song was sung as of 2011 to 10 to 11 to 12. And that song came up that kind 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. Between 2000 and 2010. And today we are seeing the reality of that song. Let me ask you, how can we settle for 70,000 naira minimum wage when a liter of fuel is still sold at 800, 750, 700 in the market, authorized? How? How can we settle for 70,000 naira minimum wage when the import duty is too high? You buy product of 1 million to import into this country and you're using 2 million to clear it. How? How can we settle for 70,000 naira when the dollar naira exchange is too high? It's getting to 1,630. How can the common man survive? How can we settle for 70,000 naira minimum wage when we are paying too high for the same electricity that this country is generating and is supplying to other countries? My brother, things are going on. We need the intervention of foreign bodies. We need the intervention of foreign bodies. The world should hear our cry. This country is boiling. Even now that I'm making this video, before you know it, that they'll start to trace and they'll start to threaten that person. This is a country where freedom of speech is only taught in the secondary and primary and tertiary institution, but it's not in practical. A country where when you speak, you'll be threatened and your life will be at risk. That is why our bloggers outside Nigeria are making heavy impact compared to bloggers in Nigeria. Why? When you speak in this country, they will threaten you, they will find you wherever you're hiding. But if you're in abroad, you have a kind of immunity coverage. You can speak any truth. What is going on? I want to let you know that we are not settling for 70,000. If this country must be better, minimum wage should be more than 300,000 per month. And let me tell you, when we are talking about this minimum wage, what they are much interested is the lowest cadre for a civil servant. But I want you to know that the minimum wage that we should be talking about should be the least a man should be paid in any reasonable work in Nigeria. That is what we should be talking about as our own minimum wage. Let me tell you something. If the prices of the product in the market are very high, then the workforce that generates this product should also receive the equivalent wage. A at last year, 2023 was sold for 100 naira, a bottle of Coke. Today, a bottle of Coke is sold for 400 naira. But how many of these Coca-Cola companies have their salary increased 4 times? From 100 to 400 is times 4. How many have their salaries increased? My people, my question is this. How long are we going to suffer this? How long are we going to walk like an elephant and eat like an ant? If an operator in a fuel filling station is still collecting less than 20,000 and they are selling fuel for 600, for 700 and something, 800, since they have increased, they should also increase workers' salary. We are no more talking about government paying 70,000. We are saying that every labor should increase. Every labor force should increase. The price should increase. Companies should increase. They should increase their wages. And this minimum wage should not just be for the government. It should be for every business owner, including the salesman. Wait, let me ask you. Have you seen our own people that are working as cleaners in USA? How much do they earn? A common Nigerian-born cleaner in USA earns not less than 2 million a month. A Nigerian-born in USA earns not less than 2 million naira a month. But we are here dragging over 70,000. What is 70,000 to compare with the suffering that we are suffering in this country? Transportation from one location to another is too high. We are paying from our nose. How much do we earn? How much do we earn? A bag of rice that was sold for 30,000, 30-something thousand is now more. In fact, few years ago, we bought bags of rice 15,000. Today, the same bag of rice is sold, Nigerian-made rice. We are producing it in this country. It's sold for 85,000 or more. A benta of beans. As the last year we bought one pint of beans 1,002. Today a pint of beans is 7,005. If they are ready to increase, then the workforce should also increase. I want to let you know that the protests that we must do in this country, we are not just doing this protest for the federal government to be aware. Workers in companies should protest for their salary. Laborers should also protest. Business owners should protest. Civil servants should protest. Transporters should protest. Go and check the prices of things in the market. They are just trying to deceive us. We need help in Nigeria. Everybody should come out. The earlier, the better. This was not the mandate that was given to us during the last election. This was not the mandate that was given to us. We are not told that things will get this far. The first gift we are getting and we got as this regime entered was inflation, increase, hierarchy of things. My brother, my sister, make this video viral. Let this video go viral. Share it. We really need to work out. 70,000 naira cannot be our minimum wage. Our minimum wage should exceed 500,000 naira. If the labor union should settle for 70,000, oh God, we have to protest. We can't settle for 70,000. A common man in Nigeria cannot use 70,000 to feed himself in a month, let alone a married man with children. Go and check how much they are paying for school fees now. Go and check roads in the villages, how bad they are. And let me stop so far, but see you in our next content. If you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. This is iConcept 360. Happy to see you.